Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of the Between Torp and Turret podcast. I am your host, Maury, and today I am joined by Jesper,
Hi.
Goofi,
Yeah.
Finx,
Hi.
and Will. Hello. So, first, as always, we're gonna talk about the news, of which there's really not that much this week, but we're just gonna briefly go over them. Anyways, because the two things we have is first we got a cat commander. We got Izokuro from High School Fleet.
Isoroku.
What?
You said no.
Yeah.
Isokuro, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I mean he's a fat cat, and he can command your Japanese ships, which is okay, I guess. Also, it's really easy to get him.
Yeah, I think I've already got him, and I didn't really even try.
Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I mean, he's
Can you
only
get
6
him
points.
playing- Can you get him playing Space Battle?
What?
Can you get him if you only play Space Battles?
No.
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
think you need to play random battles.
You also need to say whether you want to do the mission or not.
But co-op is allowed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, also you have to like actually press like a button to get into it, so non-weeps cannot get him. Basically, no, don't need to get him.
Anyone who doesn't want a cat is a bad person.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's just a fat cat that has a weird name.
It's
Like,
a good
what?
fat cat.
Probably because the name is weeb.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
No, Goofy, no. This is a PG's podcast.
Sorry,
Okay, stop it.
It was shooting galaxies makes me happy.
Okay. And the other thing we got was the Normandy camos. Like a couple time ago, there was a Normandy camo contest with I think 10 winners, and then we had got to choose which the coolest camo is, right?
Mhm.
And in the end, we got the SS Normandy liner camo, which I think looks really great. And now we have mission chain to get it, which is also pretty easy. Also, but Jesper has managed to get the battleship one, which is just this thing is a bit bullshit. 40,000 damage and not die. What? Yeah. But Jesper is just
It's
bad.
too hard for me.
Yeah. Jesper is just bad. That's
They
it.
should rework the mission system. Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna get to our first actual topic of the day, which is maps. So, does anyone have any idea how many, like, random battle eligible maps there are in this game?
Well, I only play 3. That would be also 3. Basically north.
Basically north, okay. So north, Northern Lights.
Yeah, basically.
That's only 2 though.
Wow.
And then there are like 2 other maps. That's basically the same map, just some islands on the other side.
I forgot the name
another
as well though,
square.
unfortunately. But yeah. How many maps, like, does anyone have any estimate of how many maps there are for random battles?
15.
No,
50.
it's more.
50.
It's less than that, Goofy.
27.
It's a bit more. It's actually 31 maps at this point with Sleeping Dragon.
If you knew, why were
Sleeping
you
Giant.
asking us?
What the fuck? Yeah. So we have 31 maps, many of whom most of us don't see regularly because they're exclusive to lower tiers. For example, islands or Arctic, which are both 1, 2, 3 or 2 to 4, I believe. Yeah, there are some pretty cool maps in lower tiers, as I found out. Some pretty nice maps that I never get to see because I don't play those tiers.
I liked
Yeah, they are really, really nice. Wargaming, how about ranked tier 4 when, please?
I like Big Race. Big Race was good.
Big Race is a better
Sorry.
map.
Oh, the Nikolais and the Orions.
Yes, all the Orions. Yes.
And
Maybe they're
Nikolai.
finally gonna like balance all
just-
those things, huh?
I just did 5-10 on a gearing. Oh, that felt good. I'm sorry.
Okay. Is there any map which you would never want to see again in this game ever?
Ocean,
So many.
Ocean, Sleeping Giant.
I like Ocean.
It's because you just sit in smoke all the time. You don't have an opinion.
You couldn't even play Radar Minotaur.
Islands of Ice.
Yeah, but one single map that you think
No,
is
there's
the
too
worst map
many.
in the game.
No, there's too many.
Yeah, I know, but just
Here's the
try,
desert.
okay? Try.
Here's the desert for sure. Even the new version.
New Tears of the Desert is okay.
But
Yeah,
in
I
clan
like the
battles,
new
it's
Tears
still
of the
cancer.
Desert. What the fuck?
No, it's still great in clan battles.
It's
But-
okay in clan battles. Yeah,
No.
it's okay. But just for
Probably just Okinawa. Just delete.
yeah.
Why?
Jesper, what is your absolute most hated map in this game that you would never want to see again?
What do you mean? Is that even a question?
All right, Jesper. If
All
you
the
could,
maps are great.
Okay.
okay. I do
Actually,
not see any
if you know
sarcasm
that,
in that, Jesper.
maps that don't have game-winning decisions are bad.
Like Ocean.
Define a game-winning decision, because if you mean stuff like going down the middle of two brothers,
Yes. Two
Yes.
Brothers is a good map.
Yes. So
Define
Ocean
game-winning
is not a good map then, because that does not have a game-winning decision.
it doesn't have
Yeah.
The map is so small.
I see.
You can if you play a midway on Ocean, then half of the map is in your detection range.
But what kind of maps do you consider good then?
Okinawa, Ocean, Old Tears of the Desert.
Finx, I'm like quite close to kicking you from this chat, Finx.
I mean, is it Tears of the Desert isn't too bad.
Yeah, the new one is. I like the new one. Let's go. Okay.
Okinawa is such a thing, huh? It's a big A island.
Maps
Okinawa is
need-
just crap.
You know, you
Maps
just
need-
have this big island at A, and on the other side, you don't have any cover.
Yeah.
the maps need like decent cover to allow people to control the engagements.
But we also need we need not in too much cover, because then people go on chases around to D or north.
Even they changed one of the maps, right? I think it was north, but they removed the D cap.
Yeah,
And
people still do
players,
that.
yeah, they still go there.
Like Northern Lights has remained unchanged for whatever reason, but North has the D's cap moved to a different location. And for some reason people still go there. Like whole teams get stuck there and don't get anything done ever. And then when they get to the other side, eventually, with their fucking Colorado that does 22 knots, they're too scared to poke out because there could be a DD hiding there. Who knows?
Indeed.
Yeah. It's a problem. It's a problem. But what is another really bad map? Someone said Sleeping Giant, which kind of surprised me, honestly. Why do you think Sleeping Giant is so bad? I think Will it was.
The C cap is pretty bad for randoms. No one ever actually goes into it.
Oh, I
Pretty
go into it
much.
a lot of times. It's great fun in Akizuki, I can tell you that.
Pretty much everyone just goes down the sides, never actually tries to do anything in the middle. If one radar cruiser gets into the I don't know where it is, near the A cap, you can just radar A and B and stop anyone taking it. It's a problem
Yeah.
that there's too little cover in place and then too much cover in other places. It's got the same problem. I think it was Trap had, where one of the caps is just completely surrounded by an island, so
Mm.
there's no other ways to get into it.
They should make a high tier big race.
Yes, I like this idea a lot, actually.
Hmm.
But why?
Because big race is a good map. It's fun to club people in the Julius Caesar, so it must be from like high tiers.
Yeah, let's make the tier 10 map.
I think with Sleeping Giant, what I most dislike about it is that the middle is completely like closed off for battleships and cruisers, because there's like these these horizontal islands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These
Mhm.
which like kinda prevent you from battleships and cruisers from just lingering there. So basically, the middle is only a playground for DDs. No one else can reliably go there because cruisers can't run away from there. Battleships can't like cruise around there. It just, I don't know, if they would remove those islands, I think it would be a much better map to play.
Didn't they want to change Sleeping Giant? I think it's a B cap it was. They want to remove it and basically if every team's A cap and D cap. And the other two caps are unchanged, just B is gone.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I haven't seen that, but it sounds okay. Have they said anything about changing Okinawa though? That's what I'm interested in.
But
No,
Okinawa is a good map. What are you talking about?
yes. It's a
It
game-winning
has the game
decision.
winning. Yes.
You know, that's also the only place where you can go basically for Des Moines. So you just go to A and hope you don't have to man fight many ships.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem for me. I don't know. I just never liked Okinawa, I think.
Yeah,
It's just
it's,
bad. And you don't know how to make use of the game winning decision.
well,
Okay.
the game-winning decision is sadly not every time the winning decision.
I guess.
I mean, it may be the winning decision if you go alone to A. If your whole team goes to A and they
Yeah.
can't cap because there's one Kagero.
Yeah. All right. We are gonna welcome a new person to this. Actually, I have heard that there's someone who wants to join this podcast in progress, of all things. Hello, Hero. How are you today? You are not able to talk. That is amazing for a podcast. All right. Okay, whatever. Uh, just forget that it happened, okay? Yeah. My next question is, what is good map design for World of Warships, in your humble opinions?
Good map design is Solomon's Island. We have two fucking big islands that prevent any movement.
Good map design is lots of islands. Or actually, you know what my main issue with maps right now is simply that Wargaming did that thing where they made a lot of 3 maps like have 4 caps instead. I think that's bad map design.
Can you
Yeah.
name one map where that is happening?
Land of Fire.
Land of Fire.
Straight
I
up,
see.
Land of Fire was so like I liked ABC cap. I don't know why they changed it.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's. I think that's like for some maps that does definitely work, but for others I really don't like it. I don't know. Like for Land of Fire, I don't because the gap in the middle was perfectly fine. But I don't know which, like for North, yes. North was really great when they changed it. But
Having even caps is bad.
yeah.
There should always be an odd amount of caps so that you have to fight over that odd amount. That's why standard battle and 4 caps sucks.
Mori, I think Hero is back.
Oh, hello. Can you talk now?
Thanks, Goofi.
He says he's shy. Okay,
He says
that's
he's-
amazing. That is amazing.
By the way, did you notice there's a map for ranked only?
Riposte.
Yes.
What?
I liked Riposte.
I did not like Riposte.
The post is just
You know, there are some really nice maps like
What?
what is it again? Ring.
Not Ring.
Why not Ring? Like the middle is a game-winning decision.
Indeed.
yeah. There's a difference between game-winning decision and outright simply suiciding.
You know, I have done it a lot in my U buddy, and they always got Death Strike.
Can
Wait, you
someone-
always got Death Strike.
Can someone post the repost somewhere? Because I can't remember that map.
Let me snipe screenshot really fast.
Repose is just bad because both teams go for 2 caps, 1 of each cap,
You are
and
bad.
then they win the cap, and then it's just 20 minutes of dicking around on each cap.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that map actually.
Did you not play rank last season?
I played up until rank 15, which took me exactly 6 battles. So the possibility is there that I did not get that map.
Quite possibly, yes.
Yes. That looks interesting.
It's a good map.
Why is it a good map? Where
So,
are the
it-
where are the caps?
They didn't. Oh, caps. Oh, let me get in the training room very fast.
Is it standard
by the
battle?
way-
Is it domination?
No,
there both?
it's- Well,
It's a ranked game, of course it's
Yeah.
domination.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Just let me. It's a game very fast.
But other than the repost having 2 cap, it has islands close to the cap, so you can have cover inside the cap, and you also get cover if you want to push a cap.
Yeah, that's also a thing I found, because with there's a lot of radar, especially in higher tiers, right? And then there's also a lot of open maps where DDs have to go in caps and then have absolutely no cover in those caps. So basically there's a DD standoff going on in those caps, and until one side gets a radar cruiser close enough, that will never be broken. And even if one cap, like if one team gets a radar cruiser, there's absolutely nothing the other team can do about it, except kill the radar cruiser. Like there's no counterplay from the DD there. Absolutely none. He just has to sit there and get obliterated, basically, if he doesn't want to give the other team the cap. Which is especially bad on mountain range, which would probably be my least favorite map, I think. Because of that, like, people, there's just so many ways teams can fuck up on that map. It's so bad.
That's basically a thing on every map.
Yeah, but I feel like it's especially bad on mountain range.
You know, Mountain Range is very fun to play when I play Minotaur. Every time I play Minotaur, I get Mountain Range. So I have a lot of time to actually discover the map.
Ah, I see.
You know that if they actually moved, you know, the islands on the sides of the map that is outside the cap. If the cap actually was inside those islands, I mean, if the islands actually was inside the cap,
Yeah.
it would have been another story.
I don't mind mountain range so much as a what's it called, for Clan Wars, because that is actually pretty nice with the way the caps are there. But in randoms, it's just absolutely atrocious.
Because the groups of islands that's outside the caps encourage people to go there.
Yeah. And then people just get stuck in there and nothing gets done ever. And then people have to push through like, if you win A, then you still have to push through a line of big islands to get to the other caps, right?
Mhm.
And that is another barrier for people to, like, where they're fearful of enemy DDs hiding there and stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of problems with that map.
The problem is not only maps; it's also the player base.
Oh yeah, of course, but that's a whole new
Why
can of
clan
worms.
battles is not a problem with those maps.
I'd say there is a problem with those maps because they encourage bad behavior.
You know, you can also play ocean, then there are no islands to hide. So
the thing
your
with-
team can't camp.
The thing with having maps that encourage good playing by potatoes is that if you don't have a game-winning decision, it's just gonna turn into a stalemate.
See,
I
also
mean it.
ocean, yes.
A stalemate is not fun. It just takes shit tons of time.
You said
Nothing is
standard
happening.
battles.
Yes. Basically standard battles, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to tell us their most hated maps and why they are so bad? No?
No, not
Okay.
really.
Nope.
I mean, sure. Euro is not interested in talking about anything either. Okay, fine. Is Sleeping Giant Cap A considered bad? I wouldn't say it's bad. It's kind of fun, actually, if you go in there in the Akizuki and just absolutely wreck everything else in there.
You think it's fun for the other guy though?
I mean, if I have to fight a Gearing, I think it's, you know, it's kind of equal at that point. Also, it's not like he had to go in there, or it's also not like he can't leave anywhere, anyways. And there's an island in the middle that you can play around, like ring around the Rosie, you know. The Akizuki isn't exactly the nimblest of destroyers. So yeah. Next topic, chat commands. There has been a rework of what the quick commands do. Not like some time ago, I think at the same point with the smoke changes, right?
Yeah.
And there's like some useful stuff, definitely, like provide AA cover. I need intelligence data. What is it? Set a smoke screen, the Snoop Dogg thingy.
I need anti-aircraft gunfire support.
Yes.
The thing is, they encourage team play. Good commands is F11, well done. Because then you can flame people without them knowing.
Well done, well done.
When they do something really stupid, you can say, well done. If they don't catch on, they won't know that you flamed them.
Genius, I know.
It's genius. Yeah. I actually, honestly, I turned off chat today because I just got really tilted by chat yesterday. So I just decided to completely remove it because you still hear the callouts of quick commands. You just don't see them in chat. So I feel like it's kind of fine still.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't say provide fire on that enemy. It says provide fire support on that enemy warship. It doesn't specify what kind of warship or what warship. It doesn't say enemy Bismarck killer 113 or something, right?
Well, that's
That
why it
would be-
needs chat command, because that's why you need the chat, because you look in chat, it'll like say specifically which person is being like you're told to focus on.
You need to aim at them for it to happen.
Yeah, but it makes like these little arrows over their ship and stuff. So, anyways, most of the time I feel like I'm the only one using that thing, anyways. So, yeah. Which one of those is actually the most useful in your opinion?
F11.
Okay. Will, do you have what do you think is the most useful?
I mean, usually I just spam F3 when.
Yeah,
people are
same.
doing
F3 is
potatoes.
the only one I actually use.
Yeah.
I don't use
Literally
any
just
others.
constantly spam F3.
God damn it, capture that objective, you muppets. You're sitting around just next to it.
Mhm.
Just go in the cap, please.
The caps are actually lava.
Yes. Hero says fall back, focus target, roger, negative, thanks, smoke A. Almost never see people use fall back, to be honest. Or smoke.
I only do
It
it
helps when you play carrier. Let's
Yeah.
say you have this DD that wants to rush into those 6 anti-air ships. Then you press F9 on him, and he says fall back, and you have an 80% chance that he will fall back instead of rushing in and dying, so that you can't protect him.
That seems pretty good, yeah.
Well, but that just encourages him to even rush faster in.
Sometimes it does, but for most people it doesn't.
Yeah, Hero says you should see in SEA, Southeast Asia, there's plenty of fallback being spent by tryhards, which is kind of funny because from what I hear, SEA is even more campy than EU, which is already kind of campy, right? But yeah.
The thing is, pushing takes skill. People don't have skill.
Yeah. Also, like, I mean, pushing is way like words. That's just a fact, I think, at this point. Like, you just have to, like, you take more damage, it's harder to dodge, all those things.
Not if you push together, because then you have
More
firepower
firepower,
rivals
yes.
the opposing team.
But when I, like, the moment that got, like, how much more potent kiting as opposed to pushing was when I was fighting an enemy Zhao 1-on-1. Like, I was in a Zhao, he was in a Zhao, both full HP, and we fought, right, at like 14 kilometers or something, and he died in the end, and I only took 5k health, I think,
That means
after I
he's
healed
bad at
up, of
shooting.
course.
That means he's completely bad.
No, he tried dodging, he tried doing
Yeah,
it,
but
but
bad
for
at
one
shooting.
part I could shoot like all 4 of my turrets, while he only shot his 2 front turrets. And then it was just so much easier for me to dodge because
you don't
I
understand
had
how
more
bad
time.
people are shooting at high tiers, because I had a match in my odd day with Tank where, excluding me and him, the rest of our team had a combined firepower equivalent to 1 ship. Yes, I'm serious here. That's in high tier.
Goofi, can you
Because,
stop?
Sorry.
Seeing how bad you are at shooting does not become apparent when you camp and kite, because people don't want to shoot you because you're running away and you're not fighting for the objective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
So it makes you feel you're doing a lot, even though you don't do a lot of damage, simply by surviving.
I guess. Oh yeah, what would you like to see added to quick commands?
I mean, I'd like to choose where, like, you can choose which F key is the specific command. And maybe
Oh,
disable
yes.
some of. And
I
maybe
never thought
disable
about
some
that.
of the F keys.
I never actually thought about that. Yes. Oh, and Hero says they need to separate smoke or AA commands into two groups, where you can say that I'm requesting smoke or I'm setting smoke. Or
Well,
requesting
you
AA,
can already
providing
do
AA,
that.
whatever.
You
Sorry?
can already do that. Will just go into settings under controls,
Oh,
and you
well,
can change everything.
I am an idiot, so thanks, Finx.
We know.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. Alright. Yeah, Hero, I can't really watch like YouTube videos on LOL while doing a podcast. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's something interesting in there, but just no. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
I wish you could tell destroyers to go cap, like a command that pinged the destroyer to say go cap.
You can do F5 and then do F3 though.
Yeah.
Requesting support. And then cap, you muppet.
Also, I never get what requesting support is. Like, if someone pings and says requesting support, like, usually I assume they're just asking me to follow them because it's the beginning of the game. But, like, still isn't that specific.
Yeah. I would like something for me, like some watch my torps. I would like
Yes.
a watch my torps. I would really enjoy that. I think. I don't want to go pink as often anymore. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hero has a good idea. Like we can already ping squares in the map, right? How about we can actually like indicate for someone that we intend to go there? Goofi,
Yeah.
stop it.
Cloaks.
Sorry.
Alright. That would actually be kind of nice, I think.
But how many of them would actually react to this ping?
I don't know. How many people react to a fall back?
None.
Exactly. So, speaking of which, there was an idea that I picked up like some days ago where people said that you could choose where you spawn on the map before a game.
Yes.
That would be kind of nice, I think.
Yeah.
For example, another wargaming release title called Total War Arena does that. There's a number of spawn locations where you can spawn, and then you just drag your ship, I guess, in this case, over to where you want to spawn.
Yeah.
And I think that would be pretty nice. Because, like, for example, on Okinawa, spawning a Des Moines, like, all the way to the, to C-Cap it is? Yes, to C-Cap, is not really, it doesn't really help here, you know? It's not,
No,
it's
the
not
worst
the
is
best.
Worst is when you get a triple destroyer division, but they all spawn on the same side, so you don't have any DDs for the rest of the map.
Yes, exactly. That's also a thing that's kind of fucked up. Like, I can see that the division spawning together makes a lot of sense because they mostly like they want to play together. That's why they're in a division, right? So spawning together makes sense. But for these destroyers to have at least the option to separate them would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, it seems like the EU server just crashed.
The EU server just crashed.
Yeah,
Nice.
same for me. It crashes now.
Easy. Okay. Very good. Very good. Maybe we're gonna get like a premium day as compensation. Who knows?
That's nice. I was in a battle, though. Amazing.
You were in a battle? What?
Yeah.
You didn't notice that Goofy is playing space battles?
Yeah, I know that Goofi was playing Space Battle, but from what, like, I never crashed while in a battle.
No, same. I've never crashed while in the battle, but error connecting
Like,
servers.
I always crash while, like, when I get in the post game thingy. That's when I crash. That's when it throws
And
me
then
off
you
again.
can't see what you did.
That's the server thing. But I thought it was just like me being a potato thing. But I guess if you crashed as well, then something's up.
Here I don't
Mm.
think that would complicate anything. As I said, it's in Total War Arena. That's a basic mechanic in there. Like, it doesn't seem to be that complicated. Just dragging your ship to one of the pre-assigned positions. I don't think that's like requiring more brain capacity than knowing where to shoot.
Mhm.
To be completely honest.
What they could also do is they limit let's call it F circle for commands in CVs. Like some commands are gone, and it isn't as you would play a surface ship. Like it's a smaller circle with
What?
just the basic stuff.
Oh, I did not know that. But to be honest, I never use it anyway, so.
Basically, I can't say now. I think Wilco is in the circle. But something like I need anti-aircraft gunfire support should be gone. Or set a smoke screen.
What are you talking about? Smokescreen is important for CVs.
I know! It would be.
There is no DD ever listens to you.
Shouldn't be a problem.
It sounds like a nice idea. Anyways, next topic. Clan battles. So that is Pomf have reached Hurricane.
We aren't done yet. Still have got to the flag of a certain member.
You've still got time to get to Gale. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I think the
Yeah,
hope is obviously to get to Gale until the end of the
the
season.
hope is clearly to get to Breeze League,
Yes.
the
This league
ultimate
doesn't
secret
exist.
league.
We need to get to Squall 1. No, 3. 3. Squall 3, yes.
Our aim is Gale.
Yes. That would be really great. Yeah, what do you think was the meta this season?
I guess the most teams I saw still ran 2 radars and 1 DD. So not really something special. Well, I look at not C, sorry, at NA with also Moscow as they had in season 1.
I haven't kept up with NA.
Well, NA was always special.
Hi.
What do you mean, Hero? We have it easy in Hurricane? What the fuck? We don't have it easy in Hurricane. What are you trying to imply here? I feel personally attacked here right now.
But you don't play Hurricane, Mori. So why are you?
I have played 4 games in Hurricane already, okay?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
I thought
unless
we
a
quit.
certain someone.
And I have won 2 of them, I'll have you know.
Already
have
got
won
the
them
French
myself,
containers,
so.
but sadly I didn't got a game-winning decision.
I don't know. As I said, I haven't followed Clan Wars and other servers, to be honest. So, no idea really. Does anyone know how many clans are in Hurricane right now?
Yes.
How many?
You might just look it up.
Alright.
Season leaders. $25. Go to my clans rank.
Because now there's like at least
32.
32?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
There's also the clan heroes, so I think that's a thing for you.
Yeah. Can you look up how many there are in like in SAA? in Asia?
No, I can't. I know there's somewhere website hidden for clan battles, but I don't know it.
Oh, alright. Maybe Hero can enlighten us at some point.
At some point.
Yeah, but for example, Hindenburgs, like there were Hindenburgs everywhere in the first season, from what I remember, and I'm not seeing as many anymore.
That's not really that true.
What?
You know,
You still see more Hindenburgs than Zaus.
Yeah, but I see
Yes.
a lot of Zaos though. Like every team has a Zao, I feel like.
Well, one is quite nice. I mean, we run one Zao and 2 Hindenburgs right now. A Henry because of Safi, but
Yeah, like what seems to the meta to me, what I felt like was what most people used was 1 DD, 2 Des Moines, 2 Hindenburgs, 1 Montana, and 1 Zao. So, yeah, that's what I feel like the meta was most of the time. I have seen very, very little other like things that substantially differed from that. Yeah, do you think that off-meta lineups were viable this season?
I mean, when you take a look at TVA's the season leaders right now.
Yeah. Also Lobos, actually.
Well, Lobos.
He's in Hurricane and actually higher than us, I believe. A lot.
The only thing they take is one Minotaur, I believe. But they don't have a DD. So, well, basically a Minotaur DD. But,
Didn't they have a Henry as well?
I don't know.
I believe they had a Henry and a
Let me
Moskva as
see
well,
if
which was
we've
quite
played
surprising.
recently against them. Yeah, we have. A Kurfürst, Henry, Hindenburg, Minotaur, 2 Moskvas, and Hindenburg.
Again, Kurfürst. We played a bit with a Kurfürst as well, right? And it actually worked. So I feel like off-meta things are definitely viable. Does anyone like have a deeper insight into why Kurfürst actually works that well? Even in Hurricane, right?
Well, at Hurricane level, you don't get as many of the same mistakes that a Montana can punish, but you've also got better teams doing better focus fire, so you need the extra HP, and you need to be able to have the battleship do his own thing off on his own while your team concentrates on things, which is where the Hydro comes in handy, so you don't just get torped all the time.
Also, I feel like the 50mm deck is pretty nice, because everything except Hindenburgs just shatter on that, meaning they do no damage, which is pretty handy. But on the other hand, you lose the you can't punish cruisers as heavily anymore, which is a problem, I think.
Why not?
Yeah, because you don't have the accuracy anymore. On the other hand, of course,
Montana accuracy is overrated.
all right. On the other hand, of course, Montana shells are slower, and Montana has Citadel that you can reliably hit with some degree of luck.
Well, as long as you don't show broadside, what you shouldn't do. Yeah.
Yeah, but like in these end game, like very close games where the battleships end up brawling each other.
I never really saw a battleship as last ship alive.
No, but I've definitely seen a lot of games where the battleships somehow ended up brawling each other. And then one of the Montanas getting like devastating strikes, or citadels at least, on the other Montana, thereby sealing that battle, or that brawl. And you can't really do that with a GK. Of course, the GK takes massive amounts of damage from everywhere, but pen damage from everywhere. But you have better armor, meaning you can brawl more reliably, right? You have no citadel that anyone can hit. I mean, you have way worse gun angles. That's definitely a problem. But yeah. Also hydro and secondaries, of course. But I mean, anyone who secondary specs in in Clan Wars, okay. Maybe Robin should try that once. I guess it would be kind of funny.
How about no?
Hello, Goofy. You have unmuted yourself.
I mean, I muted myself because my keyboard was annoying you. So up until I thought of something to say, I didn't. Yeah.
Aww. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyone else had anything to say about these off-meta thingies? No. Very nice. Then finally, thing today is gonna be competition in Hurricane, or just generally Clan Wars. Do you think that the teams were better than last season? Do you think they were worse?
Considering we kinda had a hard time in Storm, where we spent like over 100 battles until we finally get good. Yeah, they definitely got a bit better now to the competition. I don't really see a difference between a Typhoon and Hurricane from the skill level. Sure, there are some clans on a whole other level, but I mean, most clans in Typhoon aren't now clans like a TV or something like that with an actual competitive experience. I mean, not that I want to say clan battles are competitive, but
they are competitive. If you compare
no,
them
not
to
really.
randoms, they are very competitive game mode. Jesper, you played like a whole like fuck ton of clan battles. What is your impression on that?
About skill level of people.
Yes. Or of teams.
I mean, there is a gap between Hurricane and Typhoon, I can say that. Because how else would you sometimes win with considerable advantage?
Yeah, but what do you feel like about this season versus last season? Do you think people, like teams, got better overall or worse?
I think tactics changed and like a meta happened that made certain things more or less viable. Because like a lot of the tactics we had this season was because we can't do that because people countered that already. So
yeah,
in a way, people might have gotten better, but like because you know how in all these maps on like say Mountain Range or Islands of Ice, everyone knew but that one island where that destroyer goes and sits behind the cap, right? And like that wasn't viable anymore because people would put a battleship or put a cruiser in a way that they would counter that. So you couldn't. So in a way, it seems like people got better. We got better at countering things.
Well, yeah, they kind of learned you shouldn't go into the sea cap on Mountain Range anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they still didn't really learn it in Islands of Ice.
I mean, on Islands of Ice, it still works. There are still very few people who counter that, actually.
I wouldn't say that. Like, they tried to contest the 10 line, I believe this. But especially on the all Hindenburg setups, it won't work really that well, because once you're there, you kind of committed and can't turn anymore unless you want to go behind this island, but you're stuck between this, so you kind of need a SAL. And if you don't run a SAL,
You
then
are good.
then
Yeah.
both these kind of contest the cap until game ends.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean, definitely. Oh yeah, I think the most innovative tactic on Mountain Range I've seen yet was when we were still in Typhoon 3, and we played against a Bronze Clan. I don't know how that league is called off the top of my head. Who obviously just went on a winning spree, so they were rated way better than they actually were, and they just all rushed C with no regards for their lives.
Yeah, wasn't this on Islands of Ice?
No, that was a Mountain Range.
No, because we played a map on
Not the Mountain
near
Range.
the end when we were on Islands of Ice and the entire enemy team just rushed C. It was
Yeah, we also play that.
it was kind of
Oh, okay.
amazing. Like most innovative tactics I have seen.
How long did it take you that time to kill them all, Goofy?
She got
Don't
one
know.
tap.
Actually, I didn't get one tap. Jasper died that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Jesper, did he got detonated?
I
Again.
don't know.
I mean, he already got 3 times detonated.
He got and I only been detonated once. Therefore,
You know, you still have you still have to sing the end theme. You know that, right?
It's
me?
like
I
that
wanted
3
that.
times before 100 battles, right?
Yeah, you have to sing it 1 hour. Yes.
Sing it for 1 hour.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Thank you
believe,
for
like, if I remember correctly, that battle on Mountain Range was actually pretty close, because you cannot spot all of them from the very beginning, right? So when we spotted like 1 or 2 of them there, and we were like, okay, that's kind of weird. But the one Des Moines that's there can probably hold it off, right? And the fellowship in behind it, and the rest just continued on to the side cap. And when we finally saw that the whole enemy team was there, it was almost too late. It almost overwhelmed us there already. So it was a bit close. But yeah. That was pretty funny, must say.
The thing with a tactic like that is that it depends on uncertainty.
Yeah. I guess they were kind of lucky that we'd only spotted them once when they were already almost like through the cap. So yeah. Anyone want to talk about anything else that we haven't talked about yet?
Jasper getting detonated. And
Oh yeah, Jasper
also
got
if you're
got
talking about
detonated.
Trump's clan battle experience, I feel this is something very important.
You also got detonated. But
Yeah,
if
once,
you aren't
not-
better,
Not thrice.
thrice actually already.
3 times is the gold number. The reason we
I see.
reached
Just
Hurricane is
man
because
of culture. Man of culture.
after I detonated 3 times, we started reaching Hurricane. Probably.
So clearly, that's the advice we should give in this podcast.
It
Is like
was
this:
a
if you want to get to
sacrifice.
Hurricane,
Way to
the
good.
secret to get to Hurricane is to have your ace detonate 3 times.
Yes.
That's one easy way to do it.
Yeah. You just gotta get like some good luck, I guess.
bad.
Hero, I have no idea what you're talking about there, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Have you guys faced the kiting meta? What is this?
I mean, everyone kites. What?
You know, it would be a bit easier when you could actually talk.
Yeah, that would kind of help with the podcast, you know.
We are all friends of Dracoon here. You can talk.
Yeah.
Why is my name Dislikes Light Bulbs?
Hello.
I do not want to talk about it right now. Okay, thank you.
Because you
Hero?
dislike light bulbs.
Boy.
All right. Anyways,
No boy.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. So thanks everyone for attending and for being here. I guess not attending. That sounds so bad. And until next time, bye.
Goodbye.
Hmm.